Hi, Shabbat Shalom. Good morning, everyone. Um, Usually get on here a little bit earlier than this, but after Torah talk time last night, um, everybody that was part of the panel, we hung out afterwards and was still getting in the word and stuff. So um, probably didn't get home and to bed till I think at around 1 or something in the morning. But so slept good. Hope everybody slept good. Hope y'all had a real peaceful sleep. All right. So we are on day 52, Psalm 52. Why do you boast in evil, Almighty man? The goodness of Elohim endures continually. Your tongue devises destruction like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. You love evil more than good, lying rather than speaking righteousness. You love all devouring words, you deceitful tongue. Yah shall likewise destroy you forever. He shall take you away and pluck you out of your dwelling place, and uproot you from the land of the living. The righteous also shall see and fear, and shall laugh at him, saying, Here is the man who did not make Yah his strength. I'm going to read that again. The righteous also shall see and fear, and shall laugh at him, saying, Here is the man who did not make God his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his wickedness. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of Yah. I trust in the mercy of Yah forever and ever. I will praise you forever because you have done it. And in the presence of your saints, I will wait on your name, for it is good. I mean, the thing to say to this is one of the things that always is a question of why people don't want to submit to Yah, or they use it as an excuse to not surrender to him. And that being that they look at the wicked and how the wicked, seem to be so blessed or whatever. They do what they want. They take what they want. They have what they want. They get away with everything, stuff like that. The wicked, the evil that they do to others and hurting others and destroying lives and stuff like that. But what they don't understand, for those who don't have that knowledge and understanding of who Yah truly is, who don't have that that relationship and understanding of the word, is Yah makes it clear. You boast, like it says, why do you boast in evil, Almighty man? The goodness of Yah endures continually. What they don't see is what comes later. Those, people will sit there and they'll complain and they'll say, oh, I work hard and I barely make it, and I struggle and all this stuff, and yet my neighbor who just lives a wicked and perverted life or whatever has all that he wants and brags about it and everything else. And Yeshua said they have the reward. That's the difference between them and us. Sure, we may struggle. We may have a hard time financially or whatever. Because what we look at as a struggle is compared to what we are living in. We look at our struggle because we look at the culture that we're surrounded in and what they proclaim to be somebody who is financially stable or who is whatever. But the thing of it is, it's like we mentioned last night in Torah Talk Time. A house like this, This isn't necessity. This is blessed. A tent, living in a tent, living in a fifth wheel or an RV, stuff that gives you a place to sleep and everything, that's a necessity. We look at this world has become so civilized and everything and all that it has. We've lost the fact that all of this stuff is not requirement. It's not necessity. I don't need to be in a house like this for me to survive. But Yah promises that I will be taken care of and I will have what I need. He says that those who keep my Torah will not beg for bread and will not thirst for water. And I don't. I don't beg for bread. I don't thirst for water. I have what I need and more. I have nothing to complain about. These people that have all their riches and like it says, where's it at here? Who trusted in the abundance of his riches and strengthened himself in his wickedness. I know what that's like in the person I used to be. I could have had whatever I wanted when I wanted it. Because if I wanted it and I wanted to just take it, I took it. And there's nothing anybody can do about it to stop me. And if you were willing to try, somebody was going to get hurt. That was that life. And that's fine. I could have stayed in that life and I could have kept going and I could have whatever it is I want right now if I was still alive. But it's a vapor. There's no meaning. There's nothing behind it. And that's the thing that we have to remember. When you get caught up looking at what's going on in the world and those of the world and what they have and stuff like that, you need to remember that's all they got. They will have no more. When it's over with, for those whose names found in the Lamb's Book of Life, they're going to have everything and more than anything or anyone ever had in this life. We're going to have all eternity. We're going to have everything. And those who are in this chapter, where it talks about how he shall take, you love all your devouring words, you deceitful tongue. Your tongue devises destruction like a sharp razor working deceitfully. You love evil more than good, lying rather than speaking righteousness. Those people, those are the ones who will be looking up at us from hell, from the lake of fire. Those are the people who will see their loved ones or whoever that they didn't listen to about Yehovah. Those ones are going to be wishing they were us. And that's going to be forever. And I know some of you may not believe that the lake of fire is forever or whatever, but regardless, at the time of judgment, when they're judged and Yah says that, I know you not, you workers of iniquity, when he casts the sinners into hell and says your name is not found in this book, when that happens, they're going to wish for anything that they could trade places with us. For those of us who don't care about the riches of this world, who don't care about gaining anything and everything they can, who don't care about what they can get, but care only about walking after Yah. Mishpahat, I don't encourage you to go grab a tent and go live out on the side of the road. But I'll tell you something. The greater that we're willing, let me rephrase that. The more that we're willing to give up everything that we have in our life and go and do his work, the greater the reward that we are building in heaven for ourselves. And whatever that will be when Yah decides to tell us what that is at our judgment day. when he looks at the book of works on us to determine what our reward will be in eternity with him, will we be just one of those who enter into the new earth? Hey, that's, at least you got that. Will you be one of those who will be able to go back and forth between the new earth and the new Jerusalem? Will you be one of those who will be a part of doing services in the new Jerusalem always? I mean, the levels of whatever reward go on. And who knows what else Yah's got planned. For us to do that, look at the disciples. They are a perfect example. Look at Yeshua. He is the best example. Our Messiah, our Savior, our King, the one who gave us breath. He left his throne. He came here, making himself lower than the angels, to come and save us and bring us back unto him, to restore us back unto him, to give us life, to give us everything that he has always wanted from the beginning to give us, to have for us, and for us to have with him. He gave everything up. He lowered himself to even washing the feet of his own creation. That is the greatest surrender. That is the greatest humbleness. Ain't nobody beating it. So whatever we are willing to do you have money? Do you have a lot? Do you have a huge career? Do you own a business? Whatever it is, are you willing to walk away from it all? Whatever you have, are you willing to walk away from it all? Are you willing to do what the disciples did? Drop your nets right where you're standing and go and follow Messiah. Give it all up. Take your satchel and take your sword and go out about the world and preach the word wherever Yah sends you to go. Are you willing to do that? Because if you are, then that's where you start really building your rewards in heaven. And I encourage you, Mishpachah, this stuff, like this chapter says, this is definitely nothing to look at. It's nothing to be impressed by. But verse 6 is what we need to think upon. The righteous also shall see and fear, and we will laugh at him, saying, here is the man who did not make Yah his strength. And we need to make Yah our strength in every way, shape, and form. We need to make him our strength. But first, before you run out there to go do the will of Yah, get your walk strong. Ask Yah to prepare you. Tell Yah, I am willing to go. I will give up everything. Show me what you will do. I'm sorry, show me what you want me to do. Lay on my heart where you want me to go. Is it to be in America? Is it go to another country? Is it to be in Israel? Where would you have me to be? Where would you use me to proclaim your name? And I will do so. Prepare me and make my heart ready. Clean my walk up. Make it where it needs to be. Show me where I need to surrender to you more. Show me where I need to be a broken heart and a contrite spirit and someone who trembles at your word. Show me how to be that more so that you can take me and go. Help me not to live and react by my emotions. Help me not to handle everything according to how I feel or think, but according to what your word says and promises. Help me to be in that place so that you will take me and use me and say, come and follow me, and I will follow you. That's where we need to be, Mishpachah. That's what we need to do. Our lives are not our own, and it's time for us to quit looking at it like that. You want healing? Tell Yah, take me, use me, and he will heal you. I believe that. Quit thinking upon your problems in your life and start praying and asking Yah, what would you do with me? What can I do to glorify you and honor you? What can I do to be like one of the disciples? Please train me, make me that. I'm done thinking and worrying and fretting over my own life or whatever it is. Use me. Please, Father, use me. And so, Mishpachah, as you go about today, think about that. As always, study that chapter out, ponder it, and ask Yah to make you the opposite of what that is. And, of course, we'll see you this afternoon, 2 o'clock Colorado time, Mountain Standard Time. Anthony is going to teach on what Sukkot is according to the heart of Yah. Man, has he got an awesome message. I love when he preaches on the feast. I think Yah really blesses him in that. So be blessed. Shabbat Shalom. May you have an awesome, awesome day in Yah. And remember, this is Yah's day. It's not about you. It's Yah's day. Be set apart unto him. Put your mind and your conversations and everything on him today and forget everything else. Shalom, shalom.